If you're watching this video, chances are you're on my website and you hit the Meet Me and wanted to find out a little bit about me and what I'm all about. I'm Lisa Ortiz, the Rockin' Realtor with Robin Lance Realty, and I just wanted to give you a little overview of who I am and what I'm all about. Obviously, I am a realtor. I was born and raised in Savannah, Georgia, and I have been a real estate agent for almost 20 years. And before that, I owned Mexican restaurants with my son's father. So I've been working with people and in community service and customer service my whole life. Before that, my parents owned a plumbing company and I worked with them as well. So I've always dealt with the public. But somebody asked me one time, what do you love about real estate? Why do you do real estate? What's so great about it? I'll tell you. And this goes back almost 20 years to the very first person that I sold a home to was a single mom with 4 little babies. And she did not think she could buy a house. And to be honest with you, no realtor would help her. And I was new and I talked to her and I was like, you know, I'm going to help you. We're going to figure this out. I'm new. She understood I was new, but I was like, we're going to learn together and we're going to figure this out and get you in a house. Well, was it an easy process? No, it wasn't. And luckily, because of the realtor that was my mentor, I got the lender to work a little bit extra hard at the time to get the loan approved. It was a bit of a trial there. But anyway, we did get to the closing table. This young lady did everything that she was asked to do. We got to the closing table. We closed on the house. She got sick to her stomach because bless her heart, because it was such a she was so surprised and she was so happy. I mean, it really was, but it was a struggle. I'm not gonna lie. It was a struggle for both of us, but we got there. We were both crying. She was just so thrilled. And let me just tell you, after that, I thought, you know, I can get anybody to the closing table for one, and for another, it was the most touching thing I've ever seen. I mean, she was so grateful to me, and I was, you know, equally grateful to her. She was my very first client. I'd never worked with anybody to sell them a house before, but she was so grateful to me. She referred, I couldn't tell you how many people she's referred to me over the years, but you know, she still lives in that house. She's raised her kids. They're all almost fully grown now. And she still remembers me. And I still remember her. But I mean, that was my first deal. That right there is why I love what I do. I love that. I love making people's dreams a reality. I know that sounds cheesy, and I don't care. That's exactly what happened with that girl. Everybody told her she wouldn't be able to buy a house. Nobody wanted to work with her. And I was like, you know what? That's not right. This is your dream. Everybody's entitled to own a home. We're going to figure this out and get you in there. And that is how I love to treat everybody. I mean, that's how I like to be treated. So anyway, that is just a little story to let you know a little bit about me and what I do and why I do it and why I love what I do. But that was my very first client. She literally got sick at the closing table and threw up. I got thrown up on my first closing. But you know what? I didn't care. We were both crying. It was like, but it was happy tears, not sad stuff. But anyway, it was awesome. And I've continued to help people ever since then. And I always, when things get difficult, or for me, trying to help people, or I hit some kind of wall and I'm like, oh, I don't know how to get around this. I always remember that. And it just push a little bit harder to try to make that dream a reality for somebody. But anyway, I'm Lisa Ortiz, the Rockin' Realtor with Robin Lance Realty. I would love to help you make your dream come true.